Hello everyone, and welcome to an exciting journey through time. Today we will explore one of the greatest icons in the automotive industry, the Ford Model T. This is not just a classic car, but an indispensable part of the automotive industrial revolution. Join me as we discover what made the Model T so special and why it continues to leave a lasting mark on history. Let's rewind to the year 1908, when the Ford Model T first hit the market. At a time when automobiles were still a luxury item reserved only for the extremely wealthy, Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford Motor Company, had a revolutionary vision to create a car that everyone could afford. From that dream, the Model T was born. It didn't have flashy designs or the most powerful engine, but its simplicity and practicality made a significant difference. The Model T was equipped with a four-cylinder engine, producing about 20 horsepower and reaching a top speed of around 72 kilometers per hour, 45 miles per hour. While this speed might seem modest compared to modern cars, in 1908, it was a remarkable engineering achievement. Additionally, the Model T's design was incredibly durable and capable of performing well on various terrains, from the bustling streets of cities to the rough roads of the countryside. The Model T was more than just a car. It was a symbol of innovation and widespread accessibility. What made the Model T so famous? It was the assembly line production process that Ford implemented. Before the Model T, automobile manufacturing was a complex and expensive task, requiring significant manual labor. Car parts were assembled by hand, and the entire process could take months. However, Ford revolutionized this process by adopting the assembly line technology. With the assembly line, each part of the car was assembled on conveyor belts, increasing productivity and reducing costs. This process not only lowered expenses, but also made car manufacturing much more efficient. The Model T was assembled quickly, with production time dropping from 12 hours to just 93 minutes per car. This was an engineering feat that helped reduce the price of the car, making it more accessible to many consumers. This technique was not only a success for Ford, but also became a model for industrial production worldwide. By 1927, when the Model T ceased production, over 15 million units had been sold. This was a staggering number, proving that the Model T had successfully won the hearts of consumers. To put this into perspective, in the modern automotive world, achieving such sales figures is extremely rare and difficult. For instance, today's best-selling models might reach sales of millions of units, but reaching the numbers like the Model T is extraordinarily rare in the automotive industry today. At the peak of the Model T's popularity, the car was priced at around $825, which is equivalent to approximately $25,000 today when adjusted for inflation. This was a reasonable price compared to many other models at the time, significantly contributing to the widespread popularity of the Model T. Its affordable price, combined with its durable performance, helped the Model T dominate the market and become the top choice for families and businesses alike. Throughout its existence, the Model T was owned by many famous and influential individuals. One notable owner was Charles Kettering, a renowned engineer and inventor who developed the electric ignition system. He used the Model T to test his new technologies and contributed to the car's popularity. Kettering, along with other inventors, helped improve and optimize the Model T, making it more refined and user-friendly. Another famous figure associated with the Model T was the writer Ernest Hemingway. Known for his literary works, Hemingway used the Model T during his travels and writing journeys. The car became a part of his daily life, and its image appeared in many of his stories and memoirs. An interesting fact about the Model T is that many of these vintage cars were abandoned or discarded after production ceased. In old car lots and storage areas, you can find Model Ts that have been left behind, becoming part of a classic legacy. These cars, although rusted and deteriorated, still retain the distinctive features of the era they were born in. Some have remained nearly intact and still run well, thanks to careful maintenance and preservation by their previous owners. Many collectors and classic car enthusiasts have sought out and revived these vehicles. Restoration is not just an art, but a meticulous job that requires attention to every detail. Restored cars often appear in exhibitions and classic car events, and finding a Model T in pristine, like-new condition is a rare achievement. This revival not only increases the car's value, but also helps preserve an important part of automotive history. Today, owning a Model T is no longer straightforward. Depending on its condition and level of restoration, the price of a Model T can range from tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some Model Ts have been restored to near original condition and can command prices up to several $100,000. Among them, the most expensive Model T ever sold was a special model from 1927, which was in nearly original condition and perfectly restored. This car was sold for over $400,000 at a classic car auction. Although production ceased long ago, the legacy of the Ford Model T lives on. These cars are still preserved and restored by collectors and classic car enthusiasts. They frequently appear at car exhibitions, classic car events, and in classic car clubs around the world. Automobile museums and heritage centers have special galleries dedicated to the Model T, where you can admire the vehicle and learn more about its history. Events and exhibitions often showcase running Model Ts, allowing the public to experience driving a classic car from the early 20th century. Classic car clubs also organize meetups and parades, providing opportunities for enthusiasts to celebrate the legacy of the Model T together. These activities not only help maintain interest in the Model T, but also contribute to preserving and promoting the heritage of the automotive industry. The Model T is not just a car. It is a symbol of innovation, vision, and social change. With its profound impact, the Model T ushered in a new chapter in the history of the automotive industry and remains a vital part of the industry's heritage. The Model T is not only an example of success in car design and production, but also a symbol of social change, as it provided more people with the opportunity to own and experience an automobile. Thank you for joining me in exploring the history and popularity of the Ford Model T. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on other exciting content. Imagine yourself driving a Model T, feeling the nostalgia of a golden era in the automotive industry. And always remember, every success begins with bold ideas and relentless innovation. And as always, let's continue our journey to explore and discover fascinating stories from the past to the present.